Hey everyone, it's Fun Around, and my name is Jordan. I was out late watching that Venom movie, so I wasn't able to make a video last night. Got back pretty late. Movie review, it was just all right. Not something that spectacular. It's I wouldn't say it's awful either. So that's the movie review with no spoilers. Um, After seeing yesterday's plays, a lot of blowouts happened and a lot of plays went under. And the unders that I took were actually really great based off of data. So it tells me I need to look at more unders than I was looking at, and also not go too crazy on the amount of picks. I know you guys all watch a bunch of different other YouTubers, and you're getting feedback and input from all over the place. So I do have a few picks for today. I know this video is coming out a little bit later. I do have an under, a data-based under. You will see images that come up on the screen right here. That's from a data app called Outlier. There's a link in the description that'll give you a 7-day free trial for Outlier. So first, as always, we'll talk about the teams on a back-to-back. The Nets will be on the road against the Cavaliers. Both teams will be on a back-to-back. We just saw the Cavaliers blow out the Warriors. They were up by 40 points at halftime. I actually checked that in the movie theater because my phone buzzed and I was like, oh my goodness, that is crazy. So they did play a lot of their starters into the fourth quarter, it looks like. So I felt like that would be a good opportunity for them to rest a lot of guys for the back-to-back. They didn't play, their normal minutes, but they still were out there. And then we have the Hawks, who will be on a back-to-back against the Bulls. That's going to be an extremely fast-paced game. Both teams in the top 3 in pace. Should be a very high-scoring game. Like I mentioned with the Wizards and the Grizzlies game yesterday, both teams were a fast-paced game. It's just if one team goes cold for let's say a 2 or 3 minute stretch and the other one gets hot, it's so fast-paced that all of a sudden you're in a blowout and you're down 10 points, you're down 15 points, and you just can't get it back. So those games are awesome to bet the overs on. It's just it can become a blowout in a blink of an eye. And then, if you're not on the right side of it, you're going to have a lot of unders. So those are great, but also worrisome. They're just much more high risk. Then the Clippers will be on a back-to-back at home against the fresh Raptors. Raptors news looks like Emmanuel Quickley will be returning. That's not official yet, but it looks like he's on track to play. Which would mean less scoring for someone like RJ Barrett, less assists for someone like RJ Barrett. I was looking at taking an under for him, but I would need that to be confirmed. And then we have the Jazz and the Spurs. Looks like Devin Vassell may be returning for that game. Jeremy Zohan should remain out for it, and also Trey Jones. So my first pick is going to be Nikola Vućević, over 21.5 points plus assists, minus 120. He's gone over in 2 out of 3 games versus the Hawks last season. The Bulls are playing at a much faster pace this year, and the Hawks will be on a back-to-back. As I had mentioned, they will be at home, though. Both teams in the top 3 in pace, so scoring and assisting opportunities will be higher. Vućević has hit this in 7 out of 9 games this year, being very efficient. Even if Zach LaVine returns, Vućević has shown that he can hit this because DeMar DeRozan is gone. He is one of the top options when it comes to scoring. Atlanta's giving up the 3rd most points overall and the 13th most assists. When I think about them being in the middle of the league of assists and not near the top, probably not stopping people at the rim and forcing them to pass too much, but adding on the assists for Vućević tends to be a good idea. It's just 3 extra, I believe, and he will make that pass if they do bring a double team, and he's able to find guys. So the over under on this, the total is 237.5. So that is huge. Even 230 is huge. So they're expecting a lot of points in this game. Should be up and down, fast pace. And I do like Vućević. Get the points, get the assist in the over here. So if you guys could, please like the video. And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you just leave a comment for the algorithm? Just put the number 5 and it helps get the video out there for more people to see. And since I'm doing this so much later, I'm not going to do it like an ad read or anything like that. This second pick, this is going to be an under based off of data. I know he's scary to bet unders on just because you know the potential, but data wise, it's looks like a good under. So Victor Wembanyama under 11.5 rebounds. He's gone under in 78% of games this year. Only gone over in 3 different games. 100% of games versus Utah, he has gone under this year and last. So I checked his last 5 games just to see what's up. So he's averaging 13 rebound chances a game. Normally rebound chances, you go and you cut it in half. So we're looking at about 6.5 there. And he's not getting close to this line in some games. So he would need to convert just about every single rebound chance. I know you're thinking, okay, well, it's Utah. They give up a lot of rebounds. They actually shoot the lowest field goal percentage in the league. He's gone under against them. And then I checked to see if recently he's played teams that shoot a low field goal percentage. And actually his last game played the Blazers. 3rd lowest field goal percentage, still went under. The Rockets' 5th lowest field goal percentage, still went under. So he's just not getting in the position to get these rebound chances. I don't know what's wrong with him. I know it's scary taking under on him, but statistically, it looks like a good play for under rebounds for Victor Wembanyama. And then this third and final pick, I wanted to pick something that you could add to a parlay, not just like a just straight up player prop, like a single bet type of thing. One that has a really good hit rate that you could add on to a parlay if you're looking for that, you know, extra leg just to get it up to like plus money or something like that. So I like Walker Kessler of Utah to get 1.5 blocks is minus 175. He's gone over in 6 straight games, and in the last 4 games against the Spurs, he's averaging 3 a game. He's gone over in all of those games. I checked the minutes that he's been playing. The one he went under, he played just 20 minutes. So I filtered with Outlier to 24 plus minutes, and he's gone over at 100% this year, 7 out of 7 games. And then 73% of the time last year where he played 24 plus minutes, he went over this line. So Walker Kessler is a very good defensive center down low, and he does get a lot of blocks. So I do feel like this is a good just like parlay piece to add on at minus 175. So just a few picks. I'm not going to go crazy again. I probably won't ever do that again. I know I had a big like 7-1 day earlier this week, but it just doesn't happen. All those games were actually really close and, you know, competitive, and you need the game to be competitive more often than not if you want to hit the overs. So that's where Vegas makes a lot of their money, is people taking overs. The overs look good, and, you know, statistically everything looks good. You do the research and everything, blowout happens, all of a sudden, you know, like Steph Curry's got 12 points and he's not coming back in the game, and he had gone over against Cavaliers 9 straight games. Like the only thing that would have held him back from going over, if it was a competitive back and forth game, he more than likely gets 25 plus points, because they let Jose Alvarado get over 25 points and Jalen Suggs get over 25 points. So those days just suck. If you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. Link is in the description. People doing really well in there. It's free, all that. It's a big community, but a lot of conversation going on about the lines throughout the day for all of the sports that you can think about. And link, like I said, link is in the description. Not going to turn it to a VIP or anything like that. And then as far as a recap goes for last night, Luka Doncic over 30.5 points. He ended up with 30 even. I think coach mismanaged him a little bit, played him the entire second half. In those last like 3 or 4 minutes, he was dead tired, just had his hands on his knees, and he was just letting Kyrie just do things. He got a couple of shots up later and they just came up short. I think they should have sat him, you know, at the beginning of the fourth quarter, let him come in much fresher. I think that was a little bit mismanaged. That was the close game, and he probably should have gone over, but you know, he came up just short. And then Jalen Williams over 1.5 3-pointers made. That was a blowout. He only ended up taking 1 attempt after just having a heater of 3-point attempts before. So that blowout sucked. Steph Curry over points, blowout. And then I had, they were in the pin comment, I had 3 Wizards and Memphis Grizzlies plays. That ended up being a blowout, so those all missed. The ones that did well were the unders, Pascal Siakam under rebounds. It did the same thing like I did with Wemby, checking the rebound chances and all that, and he just didn't come close. And they had Peyton Pritchard for 5 assists, and he hadn't gotten close to that at all. He ended up with 0. So those underplays they looked great. So overall, not a great day. I'm going to try to get things back on track with less plays, but a lot of that stuff, like Jordan Poole, I had like over 2 steals. It was like 100% hit rate on the season, and then blowout happens. He doesn't play much, and he misses. So it's just one of those nights. It just happens in betting. So still going to go with the process, looking at the analytics and everything. So it is what it is. I'm going to get this edited real quick and get it out for the day. I know it's going to be obviously a little bit later than usual. So God bless you all. And if you tell any of these, I hope you do well. Good luck. It's Final Round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.